Hello everyone, we are back with a tier list. We are now watching, or not watching, I've been playing some Brawl Stars recently, 28,000 trophies, 28,500, so we're getting pretty close to 30k, which is a great achievement. So we're going to rank as many of the Brawlers that I have that are on this list. There is no Angelo, there is no, I'm going to check the game real quick to make sure, or see which ones I'm missing. So it looks like it's in order there from most recent, so if I just go... There's no Angelo on there. There's no Larry Laurie. There's no Miko. And no Kit. So, pretty up to date. So, we'll take that. But anyway, without further ado, we're just going to start at the top. Oh. Add a row below. Because we need an F tier. No, I need... This is annoying. F. Make it pink. Just so we know it's F. I love the color pink. Don't get me wrong. Alright, it's just that that's the color we're using. Alright, Penny. So, after the rework, there was the cannon now has the incendiary thing or whatever, because of course it does. And I think that you can pop a barrel and that's pretty helpful. However, I just don't see pennies that often. I kind of put it B tier. Some of the skins are okay. There's also some, actually no, not many of this. I don't really like many of her skins, I'll be honest. But B tier just because it's a summoner, and summoners, the turret can be annoying to have to dodge sometimes when you're fighting. Buzz. I'm putting Buzzsaw at A tier. There's a lot more close combat brawlers than there used to be, but when he first came out, which is actually when I started playing, he was amazing. You just latched onto someone, kill. Basically dead unless they were a bull, or... Yeah, unless they were a bull, basically you were dead. Which was a nice feeling. Lola. Honestly, I think that it's basically controlling two characters, and there's a lot more like that that are just better versions of her. She has good skins, but she doesn't really feel that unique to me. She's just kind of, oh yeah, here's second brawler. You just control a second brawler. It's kind of annoying. Sandy, I hate Sandy. He's just a worse Poco in my opinion. Actually, speaking of Poco, we'll put him there. This is somewhat my opinion. I know Poco's not that good, but I'm very good with him. But Sandy, less attack range than Poco. Slightly more damage, maybe? And the Sandstorm is very easy to predict if you have anything that, isn't a sniper. It's pretty easy to find you. So, there are clutch moments with Sandy, don't get me wrong. But I don't like Sandy. And we're gonna with Poco here. He was the first brawler I really made. First rank 20. And I put my heart and soul into that guy. I play him offensively. My second most viewed real video is let's go to popular Day in the Life of an Offensive Poco Player, which showed me just playing a Power League match, RIP, with Poco. I had bad teammates, I'll be honest, but it was a very good match, and I got star player off of it. Or no, I don't think I had star player, but I should have had star player. It was a very good match. I was quite proud of it. But yeah, it's more of a emotional thing, attachment to Poco, really. I got Dynamite. I have Dynamite as an A tier. He's very powerful. He does way too much damage sometimes, it feels like. He can stun. They buffed his crazy throw gadget recently, which was nice. Only disadvantage is sometimes when you're playing with them, it feels like they're going to be trolling and just use try and double jump a bunch, and I just can't stand that. If I see a Dynamite, I want it to have demolition, so the super kills more. So, I think that he can maybe put the TNT in his pants for a bit. Bo. He's annoying. The mines, I sometimes will fight bows that just, constantly mine, and Snake Prairie is a good bow map, except I don't like bow enough to play him, so I just hope that someone on my team has him. Janet, you know what? She was really good. I think she is still pretty good in terms of meta. But, actually, yeah, so we'll do that. I meant to put that there. Janet, good damage. She's got nice voice lines, but flying gets annoying. But I don't really see Janet where I play, which is a little weird because I thought I'd be seeing a lot of Janets where I play. It's possible they're either just never on when I am, or they're just above me in trophies. You never know. Barley. I love Barley. I love doing his voice lines, Yeah. Whoopsie! Stuff like that. But he sucks, let's be honest. He's like the worst thrower in the game. Even Tick's better. I still am going to put Tick F tier, but problem with Barley, he doesn't have health. It's pretty easy to get out of his second attack, and we just have Larry Lori, which is basically a better version of Barley. So he's just kind of outclassed. He does have a nice super, though. And some of his skids are very nice, along with Rico. Colt. Colt's an interesting guy. I'm okay with him. I'm not amazing, not horrible. But I have him at A tier because his hypercharge is pretty good. Allows him to be more accurate with his super. And using that accuracy, or the increased accuracy, if he gets on a safe or a Frank or something, it's not a good look. Because when he moves, you can kind of like trace a Brawler with it, which is nice to know. Mr. P. Now, my friend Baby Yoshi, he loves Mr. P. It's his favorite Brawler. It's not his best Brawler, because he's not very good at the game, but it's his favorite Brawler. Because, he kind of liked the idea of him. And so, he has it. But Mr. P, the porters, they're annoyance. And sure, you throwing suitcases at people, that's got to be fun. But he's just an angry penguin. Well, actually, we're not even sure if he's a penguin. We got Shelly. Listen, Shelly's decent. I hate to say it, but the speed buff's amazing for Shelly. And I use clay pigeons, so I just kind of catch up with people, do a bunch of damage with that. So, yeah, harassment. It's not fun. Yeah, Ash. I love Ash, but he's a C tier. The rage is very powerful. You get a bunch of rage going, that is amazing. It's great. But he's not that good. And I feel like sometimes, I just can't seem to quite get past like a certain trophy level when I'm playing him. Jackie. Listen. Cool mastery, whatever. It's still Jackie though. And I'm going to put new Doug at D. They're very similar brawlers, but Doug being able to res from the dead is better than just pulling. Alright, I'll be honest. Edgar. Now, he's kind of annoying to play. That's Jesse. He's annoying to play against. I don't really like playing against him. But I've got a lot of trophies on him, and he's not very fun. He's just you kind of win with him. He's just not very fun. So I'm putting him at C tier for that. The brawler's got to be fun to play. Jesse, in my opinion, it's just in the same situation as Penny. Okay, decent damage, whatever, but you summon something, so that's pretty nice. Colonel Ruffs. I don't care if they change the name to Ruffs. That alone makes him C tier. But he's a dog. Alright? I'm not disrespecting the dog. So actually we're going to put him in B for Bone. Because Mr. Dog needs his bone. Gale, the old man. Old man Gale. Now he's a bit cranky sometimes. Doesn't like the whippersnappers running around, but not where I meant to put him. He exists. The higher up I go in trophies, the less I see him. So we're going C tier for that. Bull, Shelly, but worse. I don't care about the hypercharge. It's just Shelly, but worse. So C tier. 8-bit. Again, C tier. The damage buff, amazing. If you get the speed star power that's good. But 8-bit is so slow without it. And I just can't handle moving around like it's a walking arcade machine, but I can't handle moving around that slow because it's not, yeah. And kind of with Colt, you can kind of trace your shots, but he's less accurate. His shots kind of go all over the place, and one of his gadgets can just kill you, and by that I mean extra credits. Bell is B tier. The attack jumps around. Actually, no, A tier. Attack jumps around. You can do more damage with your super, or your super does allow you to do more damage. And while it only lasts once they die, it's still very helpful if they're like a nosy brawler, like a Tick or a Barley or something. If they're for some reason playing Barley, you can kind of if you hit that with them, then it's a lot more dangerous. Yeah, Fang is our second S tier. No, this is not a listing of my favorite brawlers. It's pretty close though, but Fang is very good. I mean, even after they nerfed him, he's still really good. He does a lot of damage. He can charge a super in 4 hits. When they changed that, they made him completely broken, I would say. So, yeah, he's very good. The dash, the popcorn through the wall. Fang is a very good brawler right now. So, you know how it is. We got M's. M's, you kind of control the area. You can do a lot of damage if it stacks up. B tier, nothing really special, it feels like. B is A tier. You do very bad damage the first hit. It's like a Poco hit. But then the second hit, if you hit it, it's a bit of damage, alright? Just a little bit. It doesn't, knock out some brawlers in one hit or anything, but it's like, it does some damage. Sam, just kind of a C tier. I see some trolling and stuff with the star powers. Just throw it against the wall, heal. Throw it against the wall, heal. Throw it against the wall, heal. Throw it against the wall, whatever. It gets kind of repetitive. Colette, it's tank killer. B. Actually, no. We're gonna put C for Colette. It's a tank killer, but there are problems if you're facing like lower health brawlers. It's just not as much damage. Otis, C tier. I think when they made other brawlers like Cordelius be able to silence, it just kind of took away from Otis. And also, I remember when Otis first released, he was like, oh, he's already overpowered enough. They're giving him more damage. They're giving him damage with the super, which just seemed absurd at the time. And now I kind of realize, okay, it was kind of needed, but still. Viper, B tier. You get a lot of damage out of it, but you don't get much health, or the range thing is nice. It's the opposite of a shotgun brawler. So that's helpful. Lou, A tier. You freeze, you stun, it's annoying. Burger Lou. Let's be honest, Burger Lou is just an amazing skin. I don't care what anyone else says. Grom. Whenever I play him, I'm not playing very well, but whenever I see an opponent play him, he hits every single shot. Yeah, we're putting him D tier for inconsistency. Pam. It's our third S tier brawler. I don't know why I don't see more Pams. She's tanky. She's got a heal turret instead of a damage turret like 8-bit. You put a Pam and an 8-bit together, that's... Ugh, I don't want to see that. And, she's a mother to Jessie, which is nice for the lore. Created Nani. Pam's got some stuff. We got Rosa the Gardener, boxing botanist. I don't know. She's got a really powerful shield, I guess. Just kind of a B tier, honestly. Jean, F tier. I hate Jean. No damage at that range. Really slow reload speed. I don't like the super because it doesn't fit Jean that well. Like, it's like, oh yeah, bring them really close to you. You ran out of ammo 3 seconds ago. So I find that quite annoying. Sprout. I like Sprout. He's not that good. Well, actually, he might be, but there's trolls. Or accidental. When I find a noob with Sprout, I'm just sad. Because they block the wall, and it's like Brawl Ball, and I'm just sad. I try not to be like those Sprouts. Buster. After like the initial nerf, just never really came back. He's a shotgun, but it pierces, but the shield isn't really that helpful anymore. Buster just got worse. Squeak. I think Squeak's amazing. A tier. Does a lot of damage. He can lock on. He can group you guys together. Slow. Squeak is kind of like a jack of all trades in terms of brawlers, I would say. Medium health. He's with Colonel Ruffs. Those two are pretty fun. Alright, Spike. Spike S tier. He's a walking cactus. What more do I need to say? I have Toon Spike also. And let me tell you, that is an amazing skin. I got it on a really good deal as well, so I didn't have to pay that much for it. And I'm very happy I did because I love the kill animations and stuff. Yeah, so Spike's one of my favorite brawlers. He's pretty good. Meg. C tier. I guess, you know, now that the mech doesn't decay, she's a bit better. But I just don't really like playing her. Because sometimes the attack range is like too wide and I just struggle to hit. Bonnie, D tier. I mean, you know, can't Clyde, oh well. Bonnie, you know, Assassin, I guess. It's just, once you get that initial jump, Bonnie just becomes useless. And then you only use Clyde to get Bonnie again for that one jump. You usually get a couple kills out of Bonnie and then you die and then you have to redo the whole thing. Gary, as I call him. B tier. He gets portals, he can heal you with those portals. He can grab you from the walls, break the walls in the process, which is very nice. He does decent damage, slow, or very thin attack, but it pays off in the long run. Chester, A tier. He's just a weirdo. He got like 5 supers. They're all pretty good. I hate the slowing one, but I have Wood Spirit Chester. I like flexing my skins, and Wood Spirit Chester, I like the creepy one. Mandy, same trio, but I hate Mandy. I don't really like Mandy. You just kind of stand there, either die immediately, or you make die immediately. You're 50-50, it feels like. Carl, he's not that good. After I got out of like 10,000 trophy range, I just stopped seeing him. Because he's not that good. He doesn't, you know, if you miss with the boomerang, oh, well, you're not attacking for a couple seconds. His super, okay, you dash into people. Well, I hope you're playing solo if that happens, because otherwise you're probably dead. And there's a lot of, like, brawlers, like, that can kind of leech off of you being close to them. Some, like, Griff, Nani, Bull, Edgar, they want you to get close, and he just doesn't have that kind of burst damage to, like, take them out. He can't escape, but it sometimes just isn't enough. We got Tara. And I got Tara at B tier. She summons a lot of things. Like, it's a semi-summoner, I would say. Like, you kind of grab them in, then you summon something. But you have to summon something with a gadget or star power. And when you don't immediately have that, Tara is just kind of bad until then. We got Daryl, and this is the old art, too. Daryl I have at B tier. I see it occasionally. I see Daryl occasionally. I love the role. He's, considering what he is, you know, a pirate with shotguns, he's surprisingly family friendly. And he's fun, you know. Omega Box Daryl. I don't really like the Omega Box, which is annoying. Gus, I hate Gus. His shield is annoying because I sometimes will auto aim, but with like Poco Super, because I play Poco a lot as my support. But you know, I auto aim. Oh no, that's me. I don't like aiming my healing supers or support supers. Tick, also F tier. No health. Kind of easy to dodge. And no health. Did I mention no health? I also don't like Gus because he's like a blatant ripoff of Toon Link. Rico. Some of the best skins in the game from this guy. He's got Loaded Rico, Popcorn Rico, Firefly Rico, Ricochet. Like, when does he not have a good skin? Like, even Guard Rico, like, I'm not a huge fan of Guard Rico, but it's a decent skin, all things considered. Alright, Surge, we got an S tier. He does a lot of damage. He's got pretty good burst damage. You know, I like the, keep second power up, so I don't have to do that, so I don't have to be slow for the rest of the game. Which I tell you is very nice, because you don't need the wall splits. And once he's fast and has good range, he's just kind of deadly at that point. Frank, D tier. He has one really, really good mode, and that's basketball. You put a Frank in basketball, that's usually the team that's going to win, and I have experience with that. Frank's the best basketball brawler in the game. Eve. Now we have Angelo. And I think that if you have Angelo, you don't need Eve, because the gimmick is no longer there for water. And I don't like Eve. I've had a problem with spiky Eve, so I just never really play Eve after I got like rank 15 or whatever. So we're going D tier here. BB. This is one of my personal favorites, so we're going high A tier here. The hypercharge is very good. The knockback, good damage, good health. Surprisingly, like, wide range. Would be like one of the best brawlers in the game if the range was slightly more, I think. Because she's also got really good speed, and the star powers are nice for a fully charged bat. El Primo, the cousin. He's an interesting fellow. He wears a mask all the time, basically head-to-head with Rosa all the time. So, he's just kind of right there with her. He jumps for his super. There's a lot of jumping supers. I put Rosa slightly ahead just because shield's nicer. Stu, you got basically unlimited dashes. But, yeah. But I find that Stu, I sometimes get like overconfident with him, and so I try and dash where I shouldn't be dashing, and then I end up dying, and then I end up getting mad at myself. So average stuff. Nita, Bruce. However, Nita sucks. All right, I hate to say it. Once you get out of 5,000 trophies, you stop seeing Nitas everywhere, and then no more Bruce and no more Nita. And good skins though, because you got Koala, you got Shiba Inu, there's an elephant one now. I don't have that one, but I also have Panda, and yeah. Max, super speed, zoom. I think isn't Max one of the better brawlers in the game right now? But I think she is. So I guess I'll go B tier here, high B tier. Mortis, he sucks. All right, I hate to say he's like C tier at best for attacks, but I love it. I love playing Mortis, so we're going A tier. One of my current highest trophies after a really good streak. I have my Brawl Stars on my phone, just off camera, because I don't have a camera. By trophies, yeah, Mortis at 674 trophies. Then Frank was 624, which says a lot about Frank in basketball. That's where all those trophies came from. So yeah, Mortis. I love playing Mortis though. Amber, C tier. She can control very well, but I've rarely seen a good Amber. Crow. Nope, he harasses. I suck at playing him. That's all I need to say. Byron. Again, I don't like Byron. I mean, I got better at him last time I played him. I was doing okay, but I have to constantly keep an eye on my teammate. Unlike Poco, where the teammates have to keep an eye on me, make sure they get some kills here and there. He just doesn't have the same killing power as a lot of the other supports I play. Leon. Leon is S tier. You go invisible. You're basically just going to get a free kill out of that. And with the hypercharge, you might get 2. Along with the gear, so you have an extra second. That extra second doesn't seem like a lot, but once you start playing with it, you can see the difference. Brock. He's my main. I know it sounds like Mortis is, but I consider Brock to be my main. And also, the new L Brown skin. I love that thing. He makes a little jig, and then he got the moves. The Rocket Brown's pretty good. We got Griff. I put Griff at S tier just because he's really, really strong, and I know he like fell off a bit or something, but I still consider Griff to be one of the best brawlers in the game. Nani. Nani, you have to aim really hard. You can't. I find it hard to auto aim with Nani, so I don't really have Nani that high. RT. I think RT is really, really bad. Baby Yoshi. He says, oh, RT's amazing. He has no comprehension of what a good brawler is, or balanced, so you don't really listen to him for Brawl Stars. Willow. After the burst damage was given, it was okay, but nothing special, I feel like. So, just kind of B tier. You can harass pretty well. Chuck. I suck at Chuck. I don't like playing Chucks. All my Chucks don't seem to be that good, so F tier. Cordelius, D tier. The Shadow Zone's very nice, but you either get a good Cordelius or a bad Cordelius. I'm usually a bad Cordelius, and I just can't. Teammates are coming into play in this, if you can't tell. I've got Pearl. Pearl's a B tier. You get that good gadget off, and it's pretty satisfying. Maisie, D tier. It's hard to hit those shots. I hate to say it, but it's hard to hit those shots. Hank, F tier. You have to charge up that attack every single time. I can't stand it. And Charlie, D tier. A lot of these new brawlers I just don't like as much. I found that RT just wasn't very fun, and that kind of knocked some stuff into me. I think I said the same for Willow. So actually, I'm gonna move Willow down to like D tier. I want these brawlers to be fun, not just there for money. And that these are formal chromatics. If you can't, this isn't, but this is formal chromatics. Not as fun. Thank you for listening to my rant, guys. I know the end went pretty fast, but thank you for watching.